29th, 2020. Due to the evolving situation with COVID-19, novel coronavirus, and health recommendations from the LA County Health Department, the Glendale Housing Authority meeting will be available to the public electronically. Due to social distancing requirements, the public will not be able to attend the meeting, but you are encouraged to watch and participate from the safety of your homes to practice social distancing. This meeting can be viewed on Charter Cable Channel 6 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and it will be streaming online at glendaleca.gov/government/public meeting portal. For public comments and questions during the meeting, please call 818-937-8100. City staff will be submitting these questions and comments in real time to the appropriate person during the Glendale Housing Authority meeting. Thank you. And with that, may we have roll call, please?
Authority Member Agajanian.
Present.
Brotman.
Here.
Kasakian.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Parazian.
Here.
And Chair Devine.
Here. And what's next, please?
Conference with the real property negotiators, agency negotiators attending the closed session are Yasmin Beers, Rubik Golanian, Mike Garcia, Jalen Van Meiden, Philip Lanzafine, Peter Zovak, Mike Fortney, Michelle Shahnazarians, and Michelle Flynn. Instructions to the negotiators will concern the price and terms for the acquisition of property. Property location, 800 West Doran Street. Negotiating party, West Doran Holding LLC.
Thank you. Thank you. And the regular business agenda, please. What's next?
The agenda for the September 29, 2020 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. Next.
Approval of minutes of the regular Housing Authority meeting of September 15, 2020.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Move for A.
Second.
Thank you. Hearing no objections, the minutes stand approved as submitted. And what's next, please?
Oral communications, there are no calls at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. And next?
Authority member and staff comments.
Okay, are there any authority comments? If not, then Ms. Lanzafame, I understand you have a report on the COVID care packages for tenants and landlords for us today.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anything.
Your mic on?
Maybe your mic's off.
Test. Okay,
Yes,
sorry,
nice
sorry,
to-
sorry about that.
No,
Sorry.
you are on.
Good afternoon, Chair Dewan, members of the Housing Authority. Okay, much better, sorry. Good afternoon, Chair Dewan, members of the Housing Authority, and Mr. Galanian. My name is Arthur Bolbolian, and I supervise the Section 8 housing program. As you know, HUD made supplemental administrative funding for the Section 8 program available to us under Federal CARES Act, and the Housing Authority approved for some of the funding to be dedicated towards the creation of COVID CARES packages to benefit the Section 8 participants, that's both tenant and property owners. Packages are free, of course, and they will be distributed by staff. Section 8 staff work with purchasing, thank you to Afshin and his staff, to purchase the items that make up the care packages, and we were able to do it relatively short amount of time and well below budget. Strangely enough, we couldn't find a vendor that sold the ready-made packages for our purpose, so we decided to assemble the packages in-house by hiring 3 GY workers. Just to give you and the viewers an idea in terms of volume and scope of the project, with what we're dealing with, I have some photos that I'd like to share with you. So, see, this is the warehouse with all the supplies and inventory. The tables are the assembly line where they assemble the packages for the GY workers. If you can advance it on, please. It's a different view. So the queue is they drive in and they remain seated in their cars. The staff puts the packages in their car, and they just curbside pickup, if you will, and they make a U-turn and they leave. The line. Okay. The line contains both tenants and owners. Hence some of the nicer cars. So the packages contain a tote bag with the city seal on it, as you can see. It contains 4 different sizes of hand sanitizers, 3 packs of antibacterial wipes, 10 cloth face masks, 1 box of latex gloves with 100 per box, and 1 thermometer. As an example, we have provided each of the Housing Authority members, Mrs. Beers and Mr. Galanian, with a care package. We know some of you are participating remotely, so you should have them on your desk when you come in next time. We plan on distributing approximately 3,867 packages to both tenant and owners. Market value for the care package is about $85, so that's a pretty good deal. We are currently in process of distributing these packages. The distribution center that you saw in the picture is on 515 Pioneer Drive, which we own. You may recognize the address because that's the future site of an affordable housing project. As it turns out, we are very fortunate to have this site because it's ideal for this project in terms of storing, assembly, and distribution. The feedback has been great. Vast majority of the recipients are very appreciative. And we also had so many owners who volunteered to take the packages for their tenants, which is nice. Over the next few weeks, once the curbside pickup has subsided, we plan on making deliveries to our participants who weren't able to pick up the packages for various reasons, including some who are recovering from the virus. That's all I have in terms of presentation. I would also like to take this opportunity on behalf of Peter and myself to thank all our staff for volunteering their time to see this through by working after hours and on weekends. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's wonderful. Mr. Babulian, did you, I'm sorry if I missed it during your presentation, did they have to show any kind of proof of being a landlord, or or was this open to everyone that drove up?
Yes, they did. Prior to distribution, we sent out every participant a letter with explaining to them what we're doing. So they had to present the letter to us, and of course we had a checklist there where we checked off their names. And if they weren't a participant on the program, we unfortunately we had to turn them down. Yes.
Well, I think that was terrific, and I thank all the staff for their work on this as well. I have to say that our staff during this pandemic and all that they're dealing with our programs and grants, et cetera, for the businesses and tenants and landlords, the time that they put in is absolutely incredible, and we're all very grateful to that. And thank you, Arthur, for your staff and the GYA, who always comes to our aid, right?
Thank you. That's right. Thank you.
Good kids. Thank you very much. Are there any comments from my colleagues on this?
May I have a comment on this?
Yes,
This
Laura,
is
go
Laura
ahead.
calling. So
Yes.
we got to pick up the package. My husband went and picked up at 515 Pioneer Drive. As Mr. Bolbolian said, there were a lot of good stuff in it, and they were doing a wonderful job, their staff and Mr. Bolbolian. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, doing just great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes,
Okay.
I'd like to echo your kudos for staff.
Go ahead.
Great
Yeah.
distribution, great
Yeah.
idea, and let's hope that everyone who got a package is using it and sharing it and protecting themselves from this virus.
Yeah.
Because as we hear, we're possibly going into the next fall and winter season with a possible recurrence and resurgence. So let's keep Glendale as safe and healthy as we can. But congratulations, Peter and Arthur and
Thank you.
Phil, all the way up the ladder and down the ladder,
And down
to the folks who made this a reality. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly. Okay, with that, what's next, please?
Adjournment.
I have a motion.
I would like to move the,
Oh, wait, we have to, I'm
Adjourn.
sorry, I have to recess to closed session. I'm terribly sorry. We'll be recessing to closed session.
thank you.
Thank you.
guess, thank you, Ms. Devine. I guess do we have items to read for the closed session meeting?